Hi everyone, I thought I would take you along on this Easter vlog. We did some gardening and cooked and baked, and I will show you all of that. I found these beautiful snapdragons and this gorgeous tree that was half off. It's blooming right now, which is exciting. We planted it in our backyard, and Andrew helped me before his sinus surgery. This was like the day before his sinus surgery, and it was Good Friday that he had surgery, but he's doing well, thankfully. So we dug out a little spot for the snapdragons that I found at one of the ranches that has beautiful flowers near us, but unfortunately it got super windy right like the next day after I planted it, and the snapdragons looked super sad, so I didn't want to leave them there, so I actually dug them out again and I gave them to my mom to plant in her garden because I feel like she would have better luck, and hopefully maybe next year I'll have snapdragons in my garden. And so I got this vase also at the place where I got the snapdragons. My mom got this for me, and I like how it has a little drainage hole that you can cover if you want. And I've been propagating this pothos for a while, and she's really long, so I wanted to put her in this vase, and so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of potting it, and I knew the perfect spot for it too. Here she is looking stunning, and I have the perfect spot for it. I got this table at my brother and sister-in-law's church. They had like a little rummage sale that we like to go to every year and kind of support their church. And look, it's stunning. It looks perfect here. As I said before, Andrew had sinus surgery and they removed polyps, so I've been kind of making smoothie bowls for him and myself as well. He likes peanut butter, I like almond butter, and we've been using a lot of these super seeds, chia, flaxseed, and also hemp seeds, kind of to get some more fiber and omegas, and also lots of soup. He is a little sensitive to the heat, but he's not a big soup fan, but it's been a good way for us to get those nutrients in, especially after his surgery. And this was really good chicken noodle soup. I like to add a lot of turmeric for anti-inflammatory, and just a lot of garlic, onions, veggies. We really like our garlic and onions. This was the Saturday before Easter Sunday, and my mom asked me to make apple pie, and usually it's way better if you make homemade crust with this pie, but I just didn't feel like making homemade pie, so I just bought the pre-made crust, and I was kind of measuring off, and I did the little lattice. I didn't really measure it, I just kind of eyeballed it. And then you're going to need Granny Smith apples, and once you cut them up, you want lemon juice to kind of keep it from browning before you cook them. Once you cut your apples, you really want to put it in a saucepan with some butter. I think that's all, and also some sugar. And then you cook it up, and you just have to keep an eye on it, because if you cook it too much, it can turn into applesauce, which I was very close to making applesauce here. I also took a break because my mom gave me some seeds to put in my bird feeder, and I was really excited to see the first bird have some seeds. And this is the custard that goes in with the apple in that pie as well, and it's delicious. I really wanted some color on my crust, and I've never done this before, but I actually added some food dye to pieces of the crust to put all over top of the lattice that I made, And I picked out 4 colors and just kept it kind of simple. I wish I didn't add so much of the colors because it did turn out a little more bold than I would have liked, but I did like it. It was like this beautiful violet color. I picked a blue, pink, and a green. And I think if I make this again, I know to just put like a little bit less food dye and it will look a little better. But I also got some cute cookie cutters from my mom, and then I filled up the pie with the apples and the custard, and then I slowly decorated the top. And it is the hardest part to put the lettuce over the pie. You just kind of have to work with it and move it around, but it ended up looking pretty cool. I also made this delicious cream with egg yolks and whipping cream and some spices as well, like cinnamon and nutmeg, to put over the pie. And I also wanted to add crosses to the pie because the true meaning of Easter is God sending his son to die on the cross and save us from our sins, and he arose on Easter, Resurrection Day, and we are saved because of him. So I hope that you guys keep that in mind every day and not just on Easter. And I hope that you had a very blessed Easter, and thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in the next video.